Your man Hanno working his balls off there. I like it. Now, you see, the problem is, the reason I'm so keen to get this sorted, when we start getting lots and lots of the red alert sound of dupes suffocating, when we start to get a lot of them, I stop listening to them. And that's when dupes die for silly reasons that could be avoided. So we need to get this stuff sorted, and soon. And you know what? I should start actually putting in plastic ladders and stuff everywhere. Because there's no point me putting in basic bitch ladders when we could be putting in plastic ones all over the place now. So I think that's what we're going to start doing as well. Yeah, that's what we'll start doing. So we'll let me get rid of all this crap. This is going to be floor level, I think. I reckon. So we'll get that put in as well. And then we can remove these ladders. What are you all saying? Sorry. Food location or exit location? Both are Excelsior. Both are the problem. So, what I'm going to do instead, the farmers down here will end up putting food into a conveyor, into a loader with a sweeper arm, basically, that can move the food to a place where it will be cooked. That's what I want to do. Where we'll actually set up our little cooking room, I've not decided yet. Maybe like on these sides or something. But I'd like the food to be quite central, because our mess halls are all up here. So basically they're having to go all the way down here, get food, and take it up here. Now at the moment we've thrown in this little refrigerator, but that's still not right, it's not ideal. So it will all be fixed, don't worry. We spent so much time in this base trying to find what geysers we had, and doing silly things that we didn't really need to be doing, that we sort of neglected a lot of the quality of life a lot of the things that I normally try and make sure the base do function well with, like so my dupes aren't being crazy all over the place knobheads. Yeah, we can get rid of this ladder now. So we'll get this fixed. It'll be fine. Don't panic, everyone. We can get rid of all this crap as well. Start getting rid of some of this. Yeah, now petrol gens. That is something I want to get done today, and I'm thinking we're going to put petrol gens in this sort of space down here, because we need the water output. We need the additional polluted water that we get from them. It's very important for us at the minute. So that is the next dream. That would be a lovely thing to get going. We don't have much iron, do we? Holy shit, we're still absolutely pissing through the iron. We will get some more dugouts soon as well. So yeah, this is going to be like a little cooling chamber here, where we're going to drop down our water and then cool it, I think. We could just recycle it, we could just use it for something, but I think we'll actually cool it, I think. And then we can just constantly recycle the same water, which kind of pleases me a bit better, I think. That makes me a little bit happier. So this is going to take a little bit of time, so you might have to bear with me a minute. But I'm going to start replacing some of these ladders in the base as well. Now, because we can't yet build ladders over ladders, we have to do this shit, and it always fucks my eyes. So give me a sec. We'll get all these removed, and then I can just whack a shitload of ladders through. In fact, I can get rid of all them. Shit, that was that one, wasn't it? It really fucks my eyes, this, because the deconstruct symbol is at the bottom of the tile, and for some reason it always just confounds my eyes. I have to concentrate loads. So if I'm staring blankly at the screen, it's because my eyes are trying to go fucking cross-eyed at the minute. Bastard. Nearly there. I think that should be right. Okay, that'll do. So we'll rip all them out and then we'll slap some plastic ladders in. We should have plenty of plastic at the minute. We've got 31 tons left at the minute. That should be plenty for what we want to do. Sorry, what have I missed? Call my cat a jerk to his face, I dare you. I will. I'll go, you little jerk. Plastic Draco gives 150 kilos when you shave his ass. Why was mine giving me reed fibre? What the fuck? Molten Slicksters give you... We didn't even look at Slicksters. Holy shit. Molten Slicksters give you petroleum. Holy shit. Just mine that likes to shove her ass in my face all the time. They all like that. That's what they think their bum is, that shape force. They can put it on the end of your nose. Very dirty. Okay, you found the catch-22 for the new critters. Oh, go on, Blue. Any plans for the empty hall next to the mess hall? Or does the kitchen produce too much heat for a central base location? Kitchen does produce quite a bit of heat. I mean, the problem is, our cooling for the base is on the sides of the base. So my thinking was to use a space like this for our kitchens. But you're right, we do have this central column here. And we've got all our mess tables around here. We could cool it, I suppose. That's not a bad shout. We've got the space. There's no reason we couldn't do that. I'm always up for, you know, design ideas and stuff. But we've basically mapped out an area. We've got quite a lot of space to do fun stuff in. It's just a bit of a balancing act of trying to get everything done at once, you know. So at the moment we are still getting an excess of water, I think, but it is a lot of it is coming from ice. Next dormant in 12 cycles, and oh shit, this one's dormant. This one's dormant for 63 cycles. Oh man. Honestly, my guys on this map are fucking dog shit. Absolutely terrible. The worst. Whatever. Whatever. Alright, so obviously I've given them lots of deconstructing commands, so we'll just leave them to do that for a minute. So, how do I want to do the exosuits? How would be a good way to do it? We put in these pneumatic doors, which obviously we can control. Maybe I shouldn't have... Maybe I should flip this round and have only my ranchers and dudes can go this way. And get rid of any further access down here. The only problem is they need to get over here. I could just put a couple of doors in, I suppose. I'm hoping these are doing alright for... oh shit, I've left this pump on, haven't I? Ooh, that's not good. Oh no, that's not smart. I need to turn this off. Yeah, my ranchers need access to both sides of this. That's the only problem. Unless I change up the design a little bit. So I could just put a ladder between. Knock out a couple of tiles and make them doors. How many tiles are these rooms now? It's a perfect number of tiles. Okay. Okay, they've got rid of most of this stuff now. Let's put these ladders in. And then we'll do the opposites in a minute. It's my least favourite part of the game. Literally, this is my least favourite part of the game. That says how much I hate this shit. Replacing ladders. Floor tiles and stuff now are a doddle because you get the resource back. You know, you can build over floor tiles. But ladders, bastards. Absolute bastards. There is a chance that I'm forcing dupes to use the fire pole for a bit, but it's fine. Honestly, it's fine. Okay. We'll come to this one in a second. Oh, yours are not plastic Dracos. Oh, I see. You mean to get plastic eggs first. I see. I see. Since you have the fire pole, you can remove all ladders at once. They can climb up, albeit slowly. No, I don't want to do that. It takes ages if you do that. What about the puffed life Groski? The building is done yet. We have the building completed up here. The only problem is our geyser's dormant at the minute. This one's dormant and this one's dormant, which sucks balls. We've only got the one puff trapped in here at the minute, but it is sort of working. You can see it closing down here at the minute. Just the problem is we've got no gas, which sucks. Temperature-wise, it's not too bad. It's pretty warm, but not too bad. But yeah, we've got one puff trapped in here at the minute that I think we should be wrangling. He's tame, he's happy, but he's hungry. There's loads of polluted oxygen. He should be alright. Happy, tame, and hungry. I'm not sure why he's hungry, really. Oh, it's a constant loop. Okay. So yeah, this is all set up and ready to go. We're collecting the slime, as I say. We're cycling polluted water over here to keep the slime submerged, and then the slime is going into this loader here that's submerged, so we're not sort of off-gassing our slime. We've not collected much because obviously we've not really been using it for very long. But yeah, it is ready, good and ready to go. Jesse Nebulous, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? You need to get the plastic Draco egg first. Yeah, honestly, Leppy, what you saw on stream then was my first look at it, so I need to do a bit of playing with it now I know it properly. The game reproduction in the wild, it seems, which means you might be able to get ones which assumes oxygen, making it a pest. Oh. Guys, a spawn time. Not just yet, Max. Yeah, there is a vote on Discord, guys. I'll give you the link again. It is a vote for if you want me to spawn some geysers in this save. So have your say, and then we'll look at the vote in about half an hour or so. Because personally, I kind of want to spawn in a couple of geysers to have a play with them. But on the same token, I don't want people coming to the stream like, ah, you fucking noob, you have to spawn in geysers. Don't like that shit. Oh, that's wrong. Honestly, Clay, let us replace ladders, please. Like, it's not a big thing to ask, just let us replace ladders. We've done it with tiles. Shit, how did this happen? Let us replace ladders, it'd just be so much easier. Everybody would like that. Okay. How are we doing for plastic then? We used quite a bit then, but we've still got plenty. This is all going to be ripped out at some point, but for now, let's just make the most of it. We'll turn this back on. It's an exosuit tube that comes down here anyway, which should be fine. We'll just mop up some of this shit. I don't know where all this water's come from. Must be from moving ice. Come on. Moving ice. Can't actually get over it at the minute, can we? We can, but not properly. Let's get all that dug up. Listen, you voted like 5 times already. Would you go ahead and add the geysers already? You agree. Okay. If it's down to being able to build a big base or not, I think it's pretty clear. You've been on the what? Just spent 40 minutes on the phone with the recruiter trying to get you to take a job they have. I don't know if you're the same kind of system. Do you mean like a headhunter? Do you mean somebody trying to poach you from your current job? That's very naughty. Okay. We might also... The reason I've been a bit hesitant to fill up all our spaces is because I'm thinking of replacing all of our bedrooms as well. But the problem is we've got quite a lot of dupes, so we'll soon fill our space if we start giving them all sexy beds. We'll see. Right. How can I fix this bottom area here? Let's get all this shit swept up and out the base. How can I fix this? Let's slap in a few metal tiles. Actually, do I want them to be iron? Let's have a look. Off we go. We've actually got quite a bit of tungsten. Let's use a bit of wolframite. We've got shitloads of wolframite still on the map. And we'll slap a couple of ladders in here just so we can access it easily for now. I don't know if we want this all to be metal. This is going to be abyssalite. So this is going to be where we have our little cooling room, basically. And we'll put some... we'll put a few... Fucking hell, I did that the wrong way around. We'll put a few Weezeworts in here if we can find some. I don't even know if we've got any left on the map. And then we'll have pump some hydrogen here as well. I think I've been in demand enough to have a recruiter actively try to hire me. Usually I have to be the one calling them. Headhunter, there you go. Well, become a programmer. Getting hunted is basically default in this field. Jesus. Seriously, got my profile turned off on pretty much everything, they still hound me. Wow, you guys. God, it must feel nice to be wanted. What kind of programmer do I have to become? The good kind. Jesus. Contacts now come back. Oh, Jesus. You guys with your high demand lives. Christ, I've never been headhunted in my life. Okay. So. Yeah, the exosuits thing I'll figure out in a minute. We're going to have a little pump down here. I just need to figure out what we're going to do with this now. So, we're going to have a pump down here. We'll make him out of gold just so we don't cook him habitually. And we will put a abyssalite pipe here that's going to connect up to this pipe. Okay. The only thing is, we're going to have this on a temperature switch, I think. Which we will need... just whack straight there. Like so. And then obviously we'll need to hook this up to power as well, which we should have plenty on this wire. And what this is going to do, this is basically going to be our refilling chamber. So what will happen is when this water gets too hot, this water will drop down through these airlocks and into this bottom chamber here. Okay, this will all be sealed up, this little middle chamber, and we'll have a few Weezeworts in there with a bit of hydrogen. Then these doors will open and drop water from here into there and basically refill the chamber. And then the water that's dropped down originally, that'll probably be at like 90 degrees or something silly, will be slowly cooled down here over the time it takes for this fresh pool of water to heat up, at which point we'll pump it back up and reprime the system. That's the thinking, that's the plan. Yes, that is the plan. I might do this on an AND gate actually, just to make things a bit cleaner. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this on an AND gate. So we'll pop... how can I do this? How can I do this cleanly? We'll do it there. And we'll cancel this bit of automation. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen as soon as I pressed it. As soon as I released the button. That can go there. Okay, so we'll want a thermo switch. Just put in there. And we'll also want a hydro switch. And that can connect to there, that to there, that to there. So only if both of these switches are active will it work. That's what I want. Then in here, we're going to want a little mini pump, I think. A little mini pump and some Weezeworts. That'll be good. Beautiful. We got nowhere to dump oil at the minute. Yeah, they can't get to the bottle empties. I do need to sort the access down here, don't I? I keep putting it off because I can't be arsed. So I do have this bit of space down here, but I could fit more exosuits down there as well. Maybe one more, I think. I'm a little bit torn on what to do. Right, we need to find some Weezeworts. I don't think I've got many left in the world, so we'll just have to take these last few that we've left. Yeah, we'll just have to take them, because I want a couple of Weezeworts in this room. And this is the only way to do it. I think these are literally like maybe the last couple we've got left. One there. Jesus. We've literally stripped all the ice biomes. That sucks. Okay, let's just slap a couple of these in there as well. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to lower this oil level a little bit, and then we're actually going to build a tank down here as well, so we can start collecting our oil a bit better. At the minute, it's a bit all over the place. We are generating a bit more plastic at the minute, which is fine. Oh, and you need to be fed back into that pipe as well, don't you? Yeah. So we'll get this fed back into the main pipe. Just so it's out of the way. This needs to be removed. And we'll turn you off. Why is it igneous rock? Cool. So we're going to want some Weezeworts in here. Let's see if we put them like that, and then we can slap a little pump in here. Probably not going to use the pump very often. I don't know if to use a mini pump instead. Mini pump is way slower. No, we'll just use big boy pump, fuck it. So you're going to go to there. We'll have a vent. Oh shit. Let's put a high pressure vent in so that we can do this properly. So we'll have you go to there. This is just for cleaning the room out, basically. So we'll have you go to there. You're going to be hydrogen coming in. We'll have a little filter here. Basically cycle the hydrogen back in. We'll slap another high pressure vent there. This is literally just to prime the room itself. And I'll just put an Atmos sensor in here so that I can control it. So again, it's going to be a closed build, so I need to make sure I don't fuck about too much. That'll be fine. Beautiful. Right, have we dug up those seeds? Seems like we have. Okay. Cool. Okay. Now we're going to need some hydrogen. Should be able to bridge off there, I think. Actually, we could bridge off here probably just as easy. Yeah, we'll do it on this side just so we don't have to run as much pipe. So we'll want a... We'll want a bridge there. And you can just run up here. We'll do this differently. We'll do this slightly differently. So we will bridge into this pipe. So when this is circulating solid hydrogen, we should be good to go. The only thing is I might leave a section of this pipe missing for a second, otherwise I'm going to flood this with hydrogen before we're ready, which I don't want to do. Get rid of you. I don't mind if there's a bit of gas left in this external bit of the room, that's absolutely fine. I would like this to be working now though. That. Cool. Okay, just waiting on our last weasel. We can get this sealed up. Try and get nobody trapped in there if we can. Come on, you bastards, get going. Get out, Scyther, leave. Cool, and then we'll seal up this side as well. Cool. Right, I've not been reading chat at all. I'm sort of in a bit of focus mode at the minute. Plastic looks neat. You were planning to build suits below that right power chamber. Yeah, originally I thought about doing it down here. This setup that we did here, I was going to do down here for oil. The only problem is I might have... I can't have two exosuit docks because it's very difficult for me to control the dupes then. I mean, I could, but I don't have the oxygen for it. That's the only problem. And even now, this isn't getting filled up properly. Oh wait, that's a little bit buggy, isn't it? We need a vent here, don't we? A bridge, sorry. Let's just slap a bridge here just to keep the flow going nicely. Doesn't really matter. See how we've got packets bouncing back and forth? It's because they're trying to get back into this bridge output, input rather. So if we put a bridge here, it sort of lets the gas know exactly which direction I want it to go in, and it'll stop that bouncing bullshit, which I don't want. So that'll be fine. Okay, are we nearly good to go here? Looks like we're close. Let's get this last tile done, please. There we go. Come on now, don't do this to me. Do this one first. Excellent. Very good, very good. Get this built. We can now, however, start pumping in some hydrogen. I think what we'll do first, let's get the room primed. And then we can just literally pump hydrogen, it should be fine then. I was going to use the filter to sort of cycle it, but we don't really need to, in fairness. I'll just do it this way. So that's now done. We'll have this active if it's above 400 kilos, and we'll have this active if below, let's say below 50 odd or something to begin with. 60 odd, fine. Probably should have put this at ground level. Yeah, do it like that. What's the meow meow sound? What's that? What are you talking about, Barney? What's going on? We just watched your bot fail. What? What did my bot do? It's not guaranteed nullifier either. I think it is. I think you're guaranteed 3 nullifiers per map. I think you are always guaranteed 3 domain. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I remember reading that somewhere. Okay, so this is a vacuum now, which is great. We'll have this active if below 0. We can rip all the shit out in a minute, which is great. And then we will just pump in. Just pump in some of this slide. Actually, you know what? Pump in some hydrogen. You know what we'll do first? We will deconstruct some of this pipe. And then I'll seal up this room again, just so we've not got as much random pipe sticking out. So let's get rid of you for starters. And we'll just get rid of these buildings here. So we'll get rid of you. And that way we can pump in our hydrogen, then rip out most of this pipe afterwards, which is good. So get a little bit of you in there.